All right, welcome to the after show. I'm still literally not working on my list. I'm working to pare it down because
hard.
for this episode, we're doing our Mount Rushmore plus one. We're doing 5 of 90s movies.
Oof.
Our
Yes.
individual favorites. If you had to say, hey, listen, person who's never seen a movie in the 90s, these are the 5 must watches and why. That's what we're doing for you. Now, so far I have 10 here. I mean, I really gotta.
This is hard.
Yeah. It's hard, and we're not putting a limit on it. I mean, we'd like to say 5, but then we're going to do some honorable mentions. So I think we should, and Pebbles, you suggested this, go through one at a time. So that way no one's stealing each other's thunder of if we have, one on our list that someone else mentions. So let's go one at a time. And what are we basing this on?
I just said it's like your personal Mount Rushmore.
Right. But I mean, yeah,
If
a little more context.
Somebody comes here and they're like, I've never seen a movie from the 90s.
Okay.
I want to get to know the 90s. Tell me what's the best things to watch from the 90s.
But I think best can be defined differently
Right.
for each one of us. Like for me, it was like what movies had like a huge impact. What movies will I watch like every time it comes on?
Yeah.
There's
We'll put it this way.
all of those. However you define best.
If you just say this movie, I just really like it a lot, that shouldn't be on the list. You need to give like a reason, good reasons, a solid reason as to why. Gun to your head. Why should I watch this movie? That type of thing.
Although my reasons for a couple of these are just
I
sort
love
of
them.
in cultural significance.
But there's a
potentially.
reason. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Who would like to go first?
Ramiro, go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
You just go right.
I mean,
around
should
there.
I just go into my favorite movie of all time or should I save it? You know what? I'm going to save my favorite movie of all time, which was in the 90s.
Well, do you think anybody else is going to have that? If it's your favorite, get it
Pebbles,
off your
no.
chest.
Melissa, no. You?
Get it off your chest.
No, I'm saving it. I'll save
All
it.
right.
I'll save it. I'll save
Okay.
it. Okay, I'm gonna go with an easier one that I think is a must watch because this was made in the 90s, and when you talk about a movie that basically encompasses the world today, made 30 years ago, this is it.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Jim Carrey, The Truman Show.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
Oh, I never
I
saw
wasn't
that.
thinking about that.
I know what you were thinking about. That's also on my list. You never seen Truman Show?
Never seen it.
They get this guy. Have you seen it?
I think I've like sort of started to watch it and then got bored.
It's basically a reality show about one person. That's the thing about the movie. It's not like super hilarious, not super dramatic, but it's just what the movie is about. It's unreal, and I could see it actually happening. It's going to be the next phase of what we're doing now with social media, streaming, everything. They get this dude as a baby, and they make just a reality show about him. So you see him grow up from being a baby to a kid.
Talk about before its time.
Before everybody in his entire city and everything is actors, and the whole show is about him. And the world, it's the highest rated show in the world. And then eventually he starts realizing, like, wait a minute, the same car does the same thing. And every time he starts kind of like going crazy, noticing stuff. And the actors are set up to kind of convince him that it's not true. I'm telling you, it's going to be the next thing that people do. They just had a streamer. Did you hear about this, Leroy? So, this female streamer just gave birth on live stream to her baby. Yeah, she's a streamer. She's like, forget it. I'll just give. That's gonna be, someone's gonna do that, but then they're gonna say, you know what? Leave it on. Let's raise the baby from the beginning. Cameras on. It's gonna be the Truman Show. And this movie was made 30 years ago.
Interesting.
That was my lightweight appetizer.
Okay. Pebbles.
I'm going to start out strong. So, first of all, I have to say the 90s gave us some of the best black movies ever made. Like, just some great movies. And on the top, for me, is Set It Off.
Oh,
Wow.
Good
Set
one.
It Off was... I
Good one.
think about that movie all the time. Like, the soundtrack of that movie... Like Queen Latifah getting taken out
Yep.
at the end.
Dr. Dre's cameo.
Man, yes, the friendship, the things that they were going through as women in that. I mean, that movie is top tier for me and always will
Good
be.
choice.
I have two favorite going out like a champ for criminal scenes and as far as movies. One is the movie Scarface, the way Tony Montana goes out at the end.
Say hello
And
to my
two-
little friend.
Yeah, and two is Queen Latifah going out,
Yeah.
where you just know,
Yup.
you're like, you know what,
Yup.
this is it. Take me
Man,
out quick
when
because
that
I'm taking a
car's-
bunch of you guys out
Yup.
too.
When that
I
car
love
is
it.
bouncing and she's
Yup.
smoking that cigarette,
Yep.
my
She knew.
man,
Fantastic.
She is. I
Jada
love
Pinkett saw the whole
Queen
thing.
Latifah so
Yeah.
much, and
Yeah.
that is just like,
All right.
whew, okay. Go
I
ahead.
am going to continue Pebble's run of black movies from the 90s because this one, I have two on my list.
I have three.
This one legit gave me hope about love, and I will watch
I
it.
know what you're gonna say.
I will watch
I already
it to
knew
this
it.
day. When I get in a mood, I cry every time, and it just. This was the movie that taught me playing games in relationships will not work. And that is Love Jones.
Yep. Yep.
Lorenz Tate, Nia Long.
That's on my honorary mentions.
Yes.
But that's definitely a good one.
Love Jones, legit. It was, the whole movie was, I like this girl. I'm going to go out of my way to get to know this girl. But then the girl's friends started chirping in her ear like, okay, well, why don't you, if your ex wants to come back around again, why don't you let him know and see how he reacts? If he reacts like he's all cool with it, then there's your answer. He really isn't serious about you. And she rolls the dice, keeps it going. The relationship ends. I'm not going to spoil it, but you've probably seen it by now. And then eventually they figure it out. But still, don't play games in relationships. Just don't do it.
Solid.
Such a good movie.
Leroy.
I'm looking at my list. I'm like, what do I go with? There's some I'm going to say for honorable mentions. I'm going with The Matrix, 1999.
And that's
Never-
why I said
never
Truman
saw.
Show because
Oh,
that's the one. That's
Keanu
that's,
Reeves.
is that the one you thought I was talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
You never saw it?
No,
What?
that's action,
No.
right?
Oh,
I know, it's
my
crazy.
It's action, and
goodness.
again, just like the Truman Show, it's
I'd probably like it too.
I feel like if Melissa was given the choice of knowing what Neo knows or staying in the Matrix, she'd pick staying in the Matrix.
Oh, my God. Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never heard about the red or what is it? Red or blue
Red
pill?
Yeah,
pill.
the red and blue
Yeah, I've
pills.
heard of
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Is that from that movie?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah, I
this
had
movie,
no idea.
when it came out, it was so different, so revolutionary. The storytelling was unbelievable. I grade how great a movie is, how many times I go to see it. And I just want to
Okay.
keep going. And I want to introduce others. Oh, have you seen it? Let's go. We're going to go see it again. That movie,
All right.
visually at the time, was something that we hadn't seen before.
Yeah.
It was just a really, really great movie. So The Matrix, that's on my list.
There's still scenes from that movie that I love that movie. I've seen it. I couldn't even tell you how many times. And there's still scenes from that movie that I'm like, this is when you know it's a good movie. I don't understand right now what's happening. Like when he meets with Homegirl, offers him the cookies and everything.
Yep.
Like,
I still don't get
I
that
still
part
don't
either.
get
I'm
that
like,
part.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
But it's still
Yeah,
good.
it's. And by the way, Melissa, that wasn't an insult. I know you looked at me funny when I said that you choose to live in the
I
Matrix.
didn't think it was. I just didn't know what.
Because a lot of people would choose
Oh,
to live
yeah,
in the Matrix.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, my turn again. Mm-hmm. All right. One of my favorite movie franchises of all time.
Movie what?
What did I say?
Francis.
Franchises, but you mean franchises?
Franchise.
Yes. I know where you're going.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I'm not going to say Toy Story.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Because
you always say that's the greatest
It is. But it did not make my top 5 list.
Wow.
Yes, another great franchise that literally released the movie this year,
Oh, I know where he's going.
kicked off
Yep.
in the 90s.
Yep.
Every movie has been a freaking home run. Like
That's
if you go to
right.
rank them and say like, which is your least favorite doesn't mean that it sucked.
Right.
It's just like it was the least awesome of all the movies. It started my love affair with Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible.
Oh.
The very first one.
You know, I've never seen any one of those.
Oh my
I
I
know.
have, but yeah.
And I know I would like it too. Are they
Spec-
self-contained? Like, could I watch the newest one? and be
no,
okay?
no. You definitely couldn't watch
Okay, all
the
right.
newest
'Cause
one.
I've been looking at. I've been wanting to see it.
You could
when it comes out.
watch maybe like up to like the first 4 or so and not be completely lost.
Okay.
But this is the first one. This is the one that
What
kicks
do you like
everything
about
off.
it so much? Just is it the story, the action?
The story, the action, the creativity with this is I don't know, even though you haven't seen the movie, you've probably seen the scenes where people like take a mask off and it's
Yeah,
one face and
yeah.
another face. They started it in this movie.
The
It's-
laser scene where he's like laying flat.
the laser
Yeah,
scene,
yeah.
just it's literally like every movie he's presented with an impossible mission.
Okay.
Where it's like, the whole thing is like, all right, here's the mission. It's freaking impossible. You don't have to do it, but if you do it and you get caught or you get killed, we're gonna pretend you never existed. And that's how it starts, every single one. And this started the whole franchise. It's not my favorite of the whole franchise. My favorite of the whole franchise is the one with what's the dude that died? Philip Seymour Hoffman. That one was tremendous. But this is just because it kicked off the entire franchise. That's why it's on my
Okay.
list.
All right, I'm going to go with one that I know none of you have seen, but I adore this movie. It was based on a book. Melissa's like, I'm out.
No, I actually do like a lot of movies based on books when I don't realize they're based on books. And then I'm like, oh, that was a book?
But it's the Joy Luck Club.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Never seen that.
It's
Never heard.
it's about 4 Chinese immigrant families, and the mothers and the daughters. The daughters are all American born, 3 of them, and 4 mothers. And it tells like the mothers' stories and their upbringing, the complicated relationships between the mothers and the daughters. It is such a great movie. It makes me cry, and it's just like watching about families and how complicated they can be, and relationships, and how history, family history can play out in current day situations. It's so good. It's so good. So Joy Luck Club.
There
Okay.
you go.
My
Melissa.
next one, it's I had to throw a mob movie in there. And it's a classic. And it's one of those like Leroy, when you said you judge it based on how many times you've seen it or want to see it, every single time this movie is on TV, I have to watch it.
Oh.
And it defines me as
Yeah, I already know.
know.
a person. Casino.
Casino.
Oh,
yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
that's not where I thought you were going.
Oh, what did you think, Pebbles? Scarface?
Well, no, I guess it's not really a mob movie, but I thought you
Oh.
were going with New Jack City.
Pebbles. That was going to be an honorable mention, but I slipped something else in its place.
Who would she be in New Jack City? Pookie?
That's a great movie.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah. But no, Casino, just, I didn't necessarily want to be Ginger.
The
but
worst wife in the world?
Ginger,
Literally in
like,
any movie, she was the
I
worst.
idolized her
Oh, my
because she had the power. she
she
had
did.
power over anybody because she was so beautiful, and she knew how to use that power to get whatever the hell she wanted.
Yeah.
she did.
And I loved that about
That
her.
was he made Robert De Niro's character. He made, remember, that dude that we like on Instagram?
Nikki Santoro.
Yeah, and he made the list of the biggest Simpson movie
Oh,
history.
yeah, he's on-
He-
yeah.
He was on that list because it's like, yo, she doesn't love you.
Wait, I'm sorry. Whose character are you talking about?
Robert De Niro.
Robert-
Oh,
De Niro's.
no, that was
What a sucker.
Yeah.
Christmas. His name.
The main character, whatever.
No,
He's
I know,
literally
I know.
the biggest simp in movie history.
Yeah, no,
Unbelievable.
you're right.
Like, there's nothing else she could have done to show you that she doesn't love you.
Sam Rothstein.
Yeah, and he's just like, okay.
But it was just, I don't know. And I'm going to tell you that ending scene with
Yeah.
Nicky Santoro and his brother,
Yeah.
that haunts me to this day.
Really?
Like, I won't even say what happens, but that haunts me to this day.
Didn't see.
The baseball bats in the grave.
Yeah.
So
and then
good.
being buried alive
Yeah,
when you're still breathing. and you get,
the sound
That
of
was
the
tough.
clink clink clink
oh,
clink clink
oh,
clink clink.
that, oh.
Yeah.
It's tough.
All right.
Yeah.
Next.
All right, this one, whenever it comes on TV to this day, I still stop and watch. At the time when it came out, it really changed everything in the movie industry. Point blank. Period. It was like a new day. Jurassic Park.
Oh my God.
Never saw that either.
Jurassic
I know.
Park.
Jurassic
Oh
Park.
Oh
Good.
my God. Even to this day, and it still looks good till this day.
Yes.
It still looks good.
Yeah.
And it came out, I believe, in 1993.
Yeah.
I mean, unbelievable. There was a time my father had brought a new TV and a new surround sound, and we had like these 4 movies that were on rotation. Jurassic Park was one of them. It's still a hit to this day.
It has sequels too, right?
Oh, yeah,
Did you like the
absolutely.
sequels?
I
as much
love
as
them
the
all.
First one?
I love
Okay.
them all.
right.
I wasn't a big fan of the one where the dude was dreaming about the Velociraptor talking to him, but Ellen.
Oh yeah,
Ellen.
that part in the
yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
no, but they were all-
Jurassic Park.
But and the funny thing about that movie that it's like the way they set it up that they brought the dinosaurs back.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm not a scientist, I'm like that might work.
Oh my God.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you get mosquitoes back in the day, right? They sucked the blood and stuff out of those dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them got frozen and stuff entirely intact in sap. You take out the blood of the dinosaurs. It's not going to be complete, right? So what you do is you add in the DNA of what's the closest to dinosaurs, like frogs and stuff like that, and then you build your own. And you got to make them all female because you don't want them breeding and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
but
one thing I will say is that it did develop my favorite ride at Disney, the Velocicoaster. So
you need to see the movies. Come
I
on
would
now.
probably like the
You
first
would.
one at least. Yeah.
You would.
My turn again?
Your turn.
All right. This movie, another part of a franchise, not the first, but by
I know what you're gonna say.
far.
Now that you said that.
By far
It's on my
the
list, too.
absolute
Yep.
best of this
And I
franchise.
disagree with the order. But go ahead.
Excuse
no
me.
Way. No way.
We've had this.
Well, let's make
conversation.
sure it's the
Yeah.
right
I was gonna
one.
say I don't know
Yep.
if you talk. I don't know if you know what movie I'm talking about. Stars Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh no.
And my boy, going through it right now, Bruce Willis. Die Hard with
Really?
a Vengeance.
You think that's
okay.
better than the original?
I think that is way better than the original.
Wow.
You needed the original. You needed
Yes.
it because the plot of Die Hard 3
Uh-huh.
is the brother of the bad guy from the first one
Yes.
is supposedly out getting revenge.
Yeah.
But really, he's just playing a game, making everybody go to the revenge plot,
Interesting.
when he really wants to steal all the gold from Fort Knox. It is absolutely. Do you know that the FBI, the Department of, I forget who it was, actually hit up the dude that wrote the movie and was like, we need to talk, because his whole plan of like going through the aqueducts and all that stuff was way too accurate. And they were like, how did you figure this out? You know, we just need to know before you release this movie. And he explained to them, I forget what he was. He worked for something and he was like kind of bored, and on his board time, he kind of figured out the layout of New York and how that would be a way to commit a crime. One of the greatest scenes in movie history. Picture this, okay? So, like I said, this guy, he's the brother of the guy that Bruce Willis killed in the first movie. So supposedly he's out for revenge for his brother. He has Bruce Willis. You've seen the movie, right? Mm-hmm. The sandwich board.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
He has him put on a sandwich board. I hate N-word. And he's walking through Harlem with I hate N-word.
Oh my God.
N-words on a sandwich board.
Oh damn.
They were scared. Like when they actually made the movie, they were scared that he really was going to get attacked.
Yeah.
That movie is, and that's
Damn.
basically how the movie freaking starts. It is so
Okay.
good. So good. Die Hard with a Vengeance. Pebbles to you.
Oh Lord, which way do I go? Which way do I go? All right, I will introduce this movie with one word. Ricky!
Oh, yeah.
That was
Boys in
gonna
the
be on
Hood.
my list,
Yeah.
too.
Boys
Yeah.
in the Hood.
Yep.
Man,
I was gonna put
I
that.
feel like that movie just changed everything. It was,
Yeah.
God.
It traumatized me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
it
and
did.
Menace to Society.
Yup.
Because for me, I was like, I literally got to go home and deal with situations like that.
Yes.
And I was just like, am I going to make it to 18? Am I going to make it to 21? Thank God I did.
It was
but
so
yeah.
real. And you're right. Like there were a series of movies similar to
Yeah.
after Boys in the Hood, to the point when it got to Dead Presidents, I was like, I can't watch it anymore.
Yeah.
I was just like, I can't do it. But Boys in the Hood was,
Was that before or after New Jack City? Boys in the Hood.
After.
I think it was,
Was
right
it?
after. Yeah.
Okay, all
I
right.
think New Jack might have been
80s, late 80s.
No,
Oh.
New Jack might have been 90, 91, and
Okay.
Boys I think was 92. You could look it up, but
Okay. Good one, Pebs. All right. I'm going next to a movie that for me is one of the top 3 movies ever made. And it was the movie that put this Boston couple on the map.
oh, I know.
Oh, Goodwill Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I just, first of all, Robin Williams. I mean, one of Robin Williams' most impactful roles. I just feel like the speech on the bench, you know, when Robin Williams
Yep.
is talking to Will Hunting, Matt Damon's character.
About his wife farting or something like that.
Yeah, it was just,
Just meeting her and
yeah, like Will Hunting's character he was a tough kid. He was an orphan. He was abused, but he was a genius. But he was one of those people who walked around thinking he knew everything because he read it in books.
Yeah.
And Robin Williams' character is like, you can say you've done X, Y, Z because you've read it in a book. But until you go out and experience life, you don't know shit. Like, you're a punk kid who's a genius when it comes to pad and paper and studying in school. But when it comes to life experiences, until a spouse has died or a friend has died and you've done that, you don't know shit. And that got him.
it was
And then
really good. He
Oh.
was really good in that scene.
He really was. And when they won screenplay
Yeah.
I'll never forget when they won the screenplay award at the Academy Awards. I was like, oh my God, these guys from Boston, man, this movie's so good.
You quote the hell out of that movie so much. And it's funny, though.
I know it by heart.
My favorite scene that you never quote is when gets like offered a job and he says no and he starts going through all the scenarios.
Retainer. That one?
I don't know. He just starts going through all these scenarios of how he's going to create a weapon that's going to kill some kid or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
They ask him, why wouldn't you want to work for us? And I want to say it was some naval missile creation job. And he's like, I'll tell you why I wouldn't want to work for you. Because I'll be building these, that will eventually kill people and blah, blah, blah. And that's a good. I thought you were talking about because there's a scene where Ben Affleck is pretending to be him, and he's on an interview, and he's like just trying to get money out of the guy.
Oh, no.
You can hire me right now, but I want a retainer. Give me $200.
No, that was him. That was him predicting Tony Stark, Tony Stark's Iron Man situation.
So yeah.
Leroy.
All right. So one day back in the day, there was a field trip that I didn't go on at school, and so I had to stay in school. And the teacher pulled out the TV and popped this movie in, and I have never been the same since. 1991, Terminator 2.
Oh my God! I totally
Terminator
That's the
2.
one
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say.
It's
Ramiro.
so good. It's one of those movies.
They made you watch that in school?
Well, not made. It was like, hey, you ain't got anything to
They
do.
had you watch
Yeah,
it in
watch
school?
Terminator 2.
To this
Yes.
day, still holds up.
Oh,
with
yeah.
effects and everything.
And it's one of those movies that I've made my kids watch. Like, sit down, you're gonna watch this, and they always, I don't want. And then when they watch it, like, it's the greatest. So at the end, when Arnold's character, the Terminator, is going down, he has the thumbs up, and he's going down into the hot. What is it?
Whatever that was.
Lava, whatever. My son, my youngest son, still gets emotional if I hum the music that was playing during that part in the movie. And again, I think a thing for me is visuals, and that movie
Oh my
was
God.
brand new for some of the things they did in that movie. It was like, whoa, what is this? And it still holds up to this day. So Terminator 2.
That was the one that I thought you were going to pick, Ramiro, and I said I'm the only one that likes one better than two.
No, 2 is.
I only like one better because it introduced the story, and that's kind of how we learned.
Never saw it.
is.
What?
She wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't.
No, she wouldn't like it.
No.
2 is so good. So
Should we
good.
double up on the last because we still have a bunch left, right?
Yeah, we have 2 left each.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say these 2 movies, for not just being some of my personal favorite movies. This is required viewing just for anybody who is into movies. Period. Are we doing 2 or are we doing 1?
I don't whatever. I have an idea of what you're gonna say.
I'll do one. This movie could be characterized. It could be characterized as horror, but they don't ever show anybody getting killed. It's definitely suspense. It's definitely mystery.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
I know.
It
don't.
is,
I think.
in my opinion, it's the movie that put Brad Pitt on the map.
Yep. I know what
I
you're
never
talking
saw it.
about.
Then I've never seen a Brad Pitt movie. Go ahead.
7.
7. I knew it.
7.
That
Absolutely.
ending
Yo.
See, I thought
took
you were
me out.
another movie with a number in it, but we'll get to that.
No,
later.
7. And it's funny because the movie stars Morgan Freeman, Gwyneth Paltrow, Brad Pitt, Kevin Spacey. Do you know Kevin Spacey fought? Now think about this. In Hollywood, he fought not to be on the poster of the movie, not to get
Really?
promoted. Yes, because this is not going to make sense to you if you haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
But he said, if you promote me in this movie, people are going to figure it out because they're going to say, where's Kevin Spacey? I thought Kevin Spacey was in this movie.
Oh.
And the way that he
interesting.
comes out at the end, and the whole movie's about the 7 deadly sins. All right,
I didn't know that. Okay.
gluttony, pride,
Yeah.
being vain, like
Yeah.
to
Vanity,
yourself, yeah, all that stuff. And it's murders based on that.
Ooh.
But
Oh, it's
you don't see any of the murders. You just see the aftermath. But because they do
that
such,
sounds cool.
They do
You
such
would like it.
Yeah.
You would.
I feel like I
love-
would.
You
Okay,
would
okay.
love it.
Okay, maybe I should
watch your
that.
first Brad Pitt
okay,
movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever heard? If you haven't heard this, Melissa, I swear to God, I'm walking out of the studio. You have to have heard people say, "What's in the box?"
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Oh, my-
Okay.
don't-
No, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay,
That's
okay,
all I'm
okay,
gonna
okay.
say.
All right.
7
Yeah.
is required viewing, not just one of
Okay.
my favorites. It's if you are into movies at all, or if you're somebody who wants to
long is
make
it? I'm gonna
movies, you need to watch this movie.
And it was one of those movies where you didn't know where it was taking place. Like they never
Yes.
said where you
2
were,
hours. That's
and
so
it just had this very like dark cover to
Yeah.
it.
It's
It
so funny you
was
said because I made my wife.
phenomenal.
I was like, my wife hates scary stuff. and
Yeah,
I was like, I go,
me
Nicole,
too.
they don't show it. Please just watch it. She watched it, and I remember through the whole movie, I'm like, is it Seattle? Because it rains
Right.
a lot in Seattle.
Yep.
Is it? But it could be New York because it looks like New York.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they never say.
They never say.
Never
yeah.
say.
All right, Pebbles. to
Okay,
you.
the next one I'm going to go with is the one that I believe this man should have won his first Oscar for. And he is the reason that I love this movie so much. It was a great movie put together. It was really long. It was 3 hours long, but you never felt like it was. Denzel
Yep.
in Malcolm X.
Yep, all day.
I
When
did see Malcolm
All
I
X.
day.
tell you,
I haven't seen Malcolm.
there's
Oh my
one
God, I'm so
scene
sorry.
I think about it all the time where he finally meets Elijah Muhammad in the movie, and his eyes and
Yeah.
the way that
Yep.
he looks at him, like I'm getting chills right
Great
now
acting.
even thinking about it. I believe he did not get the Oscar because of who the movie was about. I really believe that. I think.
Do you know who
he
got the
did
Oscar that
this-
year?
No, I don't. He should. There's no way he should not have.
He
won
became
that.
Malcolm X.
He
you forgot
absol-
that was
you
Denzel.
forgot
You're
it
like,
was Denzel.
Yeah,
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was so good. He was. Oh my god.
great movie. That's another one I made my kids sit down and watch. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is phenomenal.
Yep. Okay, your turn.
All right. Okay. I mean, the significance of this movie is just it crosses all boundaries. Men, women, you know, white, black. I think everybody learned something from this movie, whether or not it was a good learning situation. But it's a movie to this day that can mean a lot to some people. Actually, I don't even know. When I say it, you guys are going to be like, what? It makes
like,
no
what?
sense. Pretty Woman.
Never seen
yeah.
it.
Never saw Pretty
Yeah.
Woman? Oh, Leroy.
Wait, learn something? What do you mean?
Yeah, like, and that's why I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said learn something. But
It's the one about the floozy.
she was a hooker.
Yeah. Streetwalker,
And
they have to call
the
her.
learning could potentially be not to judge everybody by their profession or what they look like they're doing at the time. That everybody always a lot. just because you're a hooker doesn't
Wow.
mean you don't have dreams.
Okay. He's a
visions, and
streetwalker.
dreams.
That's even worse.
Like, Julia Roberts always wanted to, do something better for herself. And she, obviously she used the guy, but she genuinely fell in love with the guy. And you could tell, as much as she was trying to avoid it, I'm not going to kiss you on the mouth.
Because I'm a streetwalker.
And Richard Gere's character, he was just this cold businessman that you could tell really didn't have any emotion. And when she came into his life, she was exactly what he needed at the time. And they fell in love, and the rest was history.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good.
Fun fact, that movie was supposed to be so much more darker than it was.
Really?
The only reason they made it the way it was because when they finally cast Julia Roberts and Richard Gere, it was supposed to be like she was supposed to be like a drug addict.
Oh.
And
no, she was like a likable hooker.
right. It was she was supposed to be like a not
Endearing.
likable,
She was endearing.
like kind of a jerky, like
Yeah.
a drug addict.
Oh no.
You were
And-
rooting for her.
And well, this one it was like you were supposed to be rooting for her for a different way because she was so addicted.
Interesting.
And at the end of the movie, I think she ended up still like she couldn't get off the drugs. I think the guy like offered her money to stay off drugs. I think that's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be much darker.
Right.
But when they got Richard Gere and I forget who they were gonna cast. It was a bunch of those like the women who were kind of big at that time, who were big actresses. And I forget the guys, but when they finally got those two together, they were like, let's change it up a little bit. She's like pretty.
Okay.
Like we can't ugly her up, you know.
Okay.
This movie, this character, the main character, just has my heart. I wish the character was real, and I wish I could meet him in real life or someone like him. Mm-hmm. Forrest Gump.
Oh,
Forrest Gump. Jenny is one of the she's one of the most hated characters
She's
in my
up there
life.
with the chick from
I
Casino.
can't stand her. But then you got Bubba. But Forrest
Bubba
Gump,
Gumtree.
man, what a pure heart. Just what a lovable.
Yep.
That's another one. I made my kids sit down and they watched it.
Yeah.
They didn't want to, but Forrest Gump is on my list for sure.
Lieutenant Dan!
Right, Lieutenant Dan. And again, technology. They did some things in that movie that hadn't been seen before, and it still stands up today. I've watched it recently. Whenever it comes on, I'm gonna sit down and watch. So, Forrest Gump.
Fantastic. Okay, now you know what? Tom Hanks is in my movie. My favorite movie of all time. Again, another one that I don't care what type of movies you're into.
I know.
If you're just into movies, if you want to get into movies, you need to see how this movie was done because to this day, every time I see it, I notice something else that's like a little thing but a big thing. Oh, I love it so much. Saving Private Ryan. Saving Private Ryan. God, I love that movie.
I think I watched the first scene and I was out.
Couldn't take it.
Oh
I
my
couldn't.
Yeah, the
God.
first scene
It's
was
intense.
take
That's
it.
why.
Yeah.
Just the way
Nope.
it starts, it's D-Day.
Nope.
They're getting ready to invade the beaches at Normandy. And, before that, I'm sure there was movies where like every soldier was like, let's go do this. And where some were a little afraid. This one brought you inside to what it was really like. There was dudes who were getting ready to come out onto the beach to storm. And they knew. They were like, as soon as this freaking flap comes down, I am going to die. They just knew it. Throwing up, scared in the not the ship, the capsule, whatever the hell it was. It came down, and that's when it started. And there's so many little things in that movie, especially in the opening scenes that you don't notice because it's almost like sensory overload. But like there's one scene where a guy has a canteen, right? And he's drinking water or something out of it. He puts it back. He gets shot later, and you don't notice because there's so much going on. It's not water leaking out; it's blood leaking out from his canteen because it went through. The scene where Tom Hanks is pulling over the dude and trying to have him relay a message, and he keeps turning, and then he turns back, and the guy's face is shot off. The little things like that. One of the most relatable scenes because you always put yourself in and go like, which soldier would I be? This is gonna make me sound like such a bad person. But it's a scene where the soldiers come up on I don't even know if the guys were German because they were speaking another language. Somebody translated it years down the road, but it was you're supposed to when you're in war, if the dude's not shooting you or whatever or surrenders, you're supposed to take him. I've said from the beginning of time, I've always been like, I don't know if I have it in me, honestly, that if somebody's trying to kill me and they just happen to run out of bullets, or if they're the enemy and I just happen to roll up onto them in a situation where they're with a bunch of dudes trying to kill me, I don't know if I have it in me to be like, come on, we're going to take you in. I think I would be like, I'm just going to kill you. And there's a scene where some of the soldiers roll up on these dudes who are speaking another language. And you could tell they didn't have any weapons or anything on them. And the American soldiers were like, I don't understand what you're saying. What? I don't understand. And they just kill them right there. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, that would be me. Unfortunately, that would be me. But the movie's fantastic. And one of the greatest, you know how like random little stupid movie scenes make me cry? In that movie, at the end, because the movie is about Saving Private Ryan. This woman has, I believe, 4 sons in the war. 3 of them get killed. She's gonna get the letters. This is back when they would like type a letter and bring it to you. She was gonna get the letter saying that 3 of her 4 sons all died in war. And they said, yo, we gotta get this 4th son out of here. We can't have every one of her kids die. So Private Ryan was Matt Damon. That's what they have to go rescue. They get a bunch of guys and they're like, your mission is to just find this dude and get him out of there. At the end, they do, long story short, they get him out. But at the end, they show him his face morphing, because the movie starts with an old man going to a cemetery, going to all the soldiers that died in the war. So it shows Matt Damon's face, and it does this amazing effect where it morphs into the old man, and he's back at the cemetery, and he looks at his wife, and he goes, damn, I'm going to cry. Hold on. Just because he looks at his wife, and he goes,
my God.
Because what Tom Hanks said to him was, he said, earn it, right before he died. He's like, earn it, like earn what we did for you. And he looks at his wife and he goes, tell me I was a good man. Tell me I lived a good life. Because he's like, he wanted to make him proud that he earned the life that he had. That's all. The required viewing. I don't care if that's not your type of movie. You need to watch it.
And with the audio, the sound.
Oh,
unbelievable.
ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Still to this day holds up with so much stuff.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Should we throw out our honorable mentions too? Now that we're done with our list.
Sure.
Now that you're done with your list, throw out your honorable mentions.
Oh, my honorable mention. Okay. Well, see, I think this one of you might say, Rush Hour, I think was. Oh no,
doesn't have that on
my favorite buddy cop movie of all time.
I thought that was okay.
Chris Rock, Jackie Chan. I just love Jackie Chan, and I love Chris Rock at the time, and I think that they were hilarious.
They were funny,
and there were just so many things in that movie that are in 2025 would not be considered good. Would not be considered politically
PC?
correct.
Yeah,
but hilarious. Toy Story was in my honorable mention. Fight Club, because it was again ahead of its time with the way they did that movie. And Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, that's a good one.
And a really small honorable mention to this one movie that is absolutely amazing that never gets the credit it deserves. It's called Long Kiss Goodnight, starring Gina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson.
I gotta take it off. I love that movie.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh
okay.
my
Long
God.
Kiss Goodnight is great.
That movie is spectacular.
Okay. All right.
I get so mad when no one ever talks about it. I'm glad you were going to bring it
when
up.
she comes up out the water.
Yo!
Oh man, I'd be like,
when
let's
she
go.
got turned,
Yes.
Oh my God. So good.
I love that movie.
So good. All right. That was good.
All right, my final movie is animation. It's one of probably my favorite animated movie of all time.
Wow. I think
The Lion
Yeah.
King.
had that on my list too.
The Lion
saw it.
King is
I know,
just
I'm
so
crazy.
iconic. And, to know that I've seen the Broadway show and how good it is. It's just such a great story. The soundtrack was unbelievable. The stuff that came later was not so great. This was definitely the original was the best.
So good.
That was definitely, so that's my last one. And then
Okay.
for honorable mentions, I have, Melissa, you mentioned Love Jones. That was on mine. Also, the football movie Rudy.
Really?
I
You
never
liked
saw that
Rudy?
either.
You never saw
Oh,
Rudy?
yeah, I gotta see
about
that.
this. He walks on he wants to be part of the Notre Dame team.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
That's when I told you, Joe Montana. That was Joe Montana's team.
quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's seen this one, but I loved this one. Mr. Holland's Opus.
No.
Oh, I've heard of it.
It's really
That
good.
Richard
Dreyfuss. Yeah, and he plays this music teacher who
Yep.
is his whole life he's wanted to create. I'm getting chills. Oh my God. To create his opus, his the song, his symphony. And so he's been writing it his whole life, and he never gets to do it because he keeps teaching kids. And at the end of the movie, at the end of the movie, all of his former students, when he's about to retire, come back to the school and play his opus.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
That's nice.
It is
Yeah.
so good. It's so okay.
Wow.
My God! Now while I'm crying, my girl.
My God.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my
That
God.
one was a
Doesn't
gut.
have his glasses.
That was a
Where
gut
are his
punch.
glasses?
Yup.
Oh my God!
Pebbles,
Yep.
you like crying. I don't know why you're bringing up these.
These
Oh,
are
ones hurt.
emotional.
I
Okay.
forgot about Home Alone.
And then my last one, I'll say, when Stella got a groove back.
Ah, yes.
I
Then you
felt-
find out what really happened in real life. That motherfucker.
yeah.
Excuse my language. That asshole.
But it was so good. Like
Yeah, it
Whoopi was so good in
Yeah,
it,
it
and
was.
Angela Bassett,
Yep.
and
Yep.
Tay Diggs. It was good. So those are mine.
All right. I only have a few to mention. My last one on my list. Talk about huge cultural impact and a movie that you can still watch to this day. And it introduced me to somebody who honestly I had never heard of at the time. And now I'm a huge fan of, and that's Selena.
Okay.
Selena was a really good movie.
That, and I know a lot of people, they don't like J-Lo for whatever reason. She can't act, she can't sing, da-da-da. J-Lo did an amazing job in that movie. And that movie...
Do it for Selena.
It hurt for Selena's. That movie hurt me to my core
Oh,
because I
God.
didn't know her story. I didn't know her music. I didn't know anything about her. But when that movie came out
Yeah.
and I was introduced to her and the Quintanilla family, I fell in love with her music, and it made me so sad for what we could have and should have gotten.
To this
From
day,
to this
it makes
day.
you sad.
She should have been a superstar, and that damn
Yep.
That damn fan.
fan club president.
She got
my-
out recently, right? Or something
No, I
like
think she
that?
was up for parole and got
okay.
denied. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
people were like,
Yep.
don't
Yep.
let her out.
Yep.
Don't let her out.
So that's my last one on the list, but I have two honorable mentions. One, I mean, you can't deny the impact of this movie. It brought up so many people quoting the number one quote, as if, and that's Clueless.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Clueless.
Good one.
Like that, I mean, Dion and like
Yeah.
it just it created sort of like a, I don't know, I can't, it was a phenomenon.
Yeah,
And people to this day still dress like the Halloween costumes. They dress like Cher. And
Lucy's dressing up as Stacey Dash.
there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
So that's my other.
So Nicole like had her watch the movie the other day, and I'm like watching, and I'm like,
Uh-oh.
Nicole says sex so many freaking times in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
yo, what the hell?
And my last honorable mention, this movie definitely, first of all, I learned a whole dance from it. And it's one of those that whenever it comes on, I have to watch it. It made me laugh so much. And it was just part of my growing up. I don't know why. I just loved it so much. And that was House Party.
Oh, okay. All right.
okay,
all
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Which
yeah,
one?
The Kid in Which Dance?
No, which house party?
Oh, the first one.
Okay.
Oh, first
All
one, hands down.
Yeah.
You know, and Kid and Play when they did that whole
Another
they knocked
underrated
feet.
another underrated hilarious movie, by the way. It wasn't a spoof of that. It's like they gave them another movie because they were so good. Class Act.
Class
Yes.
act, yeah.
Where the nerd played the thug and the thug played the nerd. Yeah.
But yeah.
Wow. All right, I got quite a few, so I'm going to run through them quickly. These are all honorable mentions. Sister Act 2. I don't
Yep.
care what nobody
Yes.
says. Oh, happy day. That's
Oh,
what.
right. That's how we were introduced to
Yep.
Lauryn Hill.
Yes, Sister Act 2. Major Pain. Have any of you seen Major
Yes.
Pain?
No.
Don't
Yes.
lie. Major Pain is
Yes.
a great.
What?
Cameron Parsons was in it
is
from
good.
Hillary, right?
Yes, I got my kids. They like, hey, you want to watch Major Pain? My kids say that today.
That's funny.
Major
Yeah.
Pain was great. All right, keeping it going. The Sixth Sense.
Okay. Yep.
I thought that was great. The
Was that the
twist.
90s?
That was yes.
Oh my
that
God,
twist at
yes.
the end was like,
Yeah.
oh snap.
Yep.
Men in Black. How can we forget Men in Black? When that came out, the impact it had
Yeah.
technology wise. Tremors. Did y'all see Tremors?
Yo, I love that movie.
I love Tremors.
that
Is
movie.
Kiefer Sutherland in that? No,
No,
I'm thinking
no.
of Flatliners.
No, it's
Sorry.
Flatliners.
Yeah, that was old. Tremors. Who was in
Kevin
that?
Bacon. Is it
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tremors
okay.
is
Yeah.
good. It's
Tremors
just good
is
fun.
awesome.
Good
All right.
fun.
Yeah.
True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh my God!
Come
I forgot
on,
that.
man.
I think I saw it, but I
Come
forget.
on now.
Oh
and
my-
my last two, The Grinch
Okay.
with Jim Carrey.
All right.
Grinch, I love. I can watch that anytime. And then last but not least, Sandlot.
Never
Oh,
saw
The
it.
Sandlot.
But I know I would
You've
love
never
it.
seen
I
The
know, I love
Sandlot
it.
No.
about kids playing
Yeah.
baseball?
Is that Killing Me
No.
Smalls? Is that
Yes!
one? Yeah.
No.
That's it for me.
You know what's so funny with the movie True Lies? Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, people like goof on him, like saying he's not a good actor, but he is because he had us believing that this guy who barely spoke English was just like an insurance guy,
Right.
not a
God.
spy. Oh, that's it with huge muscles.
Right.
Oh, that movie's so good. All right, well, thank you.
Yeah, that was. We got to do the 2000s next.
Okay, so we'll go to
'Cause
2000.
there's one Ramiro that I thought you were going to mention for sure, and then I went and Googled it, and it came out in 2000. That's why you
okay.
didn't mention it, probably. But I know it'll be on your list.
Yeah, okay, I got to see the list, but yeah, let us know in the comments if you agree, disagree, who had the best list, whether all our lists suck, whatever. Just like and subscribe. Thank you.